Judy Parsons, 3815 North Kansas. Two things. First, we got another letter from the town on the water yesterday, fixing up the second thing about offering to go through the insurance company. I'm just hoping that the insurance company is the one who's putting the bill for the postage. I guess they are?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you look at, I checked out the mailing permit and the zip code, so they're paying for that part of it.
Okay, that's what I kind of was hoping. Anyway.
Town getting a kickback?
Second thing, now that we've got the HOA management company thing taken care of, I think we need to get on board with our CC&R.
Big time.
Big time. And we had at one of our meetings, maybe a month ago or so, we had several names listed as potential committee members. And I think this one of the people that is considered as possibly a chairperson of this, who made some sort of comments, I believe, to Cannon before he left, that they would be interested in possibly doing that, is here in the park at this moment. So, I think one of the phones just went out.
That's fine.
Anyway.
I would have hung up on this a long time ago.
It's been making lots of strange noises down there. That would be fog. Anyway, we have a charter for it. It's been approved. We've got several, and it's got some suggestions on how to start dealing with it. We've had several attempts at getting changes made, and I think we're ready now to probably go to have a lawyer look at it again, or to have the board look at it, and have the potential committee members look at it, and get on with it before we lose everything, all of our momentum and everything else. And that's coming pretty much from the documents committee, at least about 3 or 4 of us on it. Thank you.
For those people who are interested in being on the committee that would help promote the CC&Rs, please get your applications in.
And continue with something Judy said there. Out here in the audience is a copy of the company's terms and conditions. Now, you'll notice that somebody hold it up. Okay, I blew it up so us old folks can read it. Okay, there's 3 pages of terms and conditions, and it's a big list of what they will not do. Okay, that's really what it is. 3 pages of telling us what they will not do. Of concern to me is a statement in there that virtually says that manufactured homes aren't covered. Okay, if somebody bring that up, I'd be happy to read it to you. Now, the town of Florence, when I went and talked to them, said that manufactured homes are covered. It's mobile homes that aren't covered. Then they gave me a definition of mobile home. Now, I'm a retired real estate agent, so I do understand the difference between manufactured and mobile. Then the truth of the matter is it's a date. It's an arbitrary date. Okay, but this is what their contract, or I'm sorry, it's not a terms and conditions say on one of the pages. It says the home service contract does not cover, and the last thing that it says, F, service lines owned by the utility or connected to any commercial facility, condominiums, multiple family or manufactured homes, also known as mobile homes. Now, the town wanted to say mobile homes. I'm sorry, their contract says manufactured homes. We're zoned as a manufactured home community. Now, I, as an owner, have sent something of this size to the mayor, too, with my comments to the mayor as to what I consider to be maybe a little bit of irresponsibility. If we're covered, then I think it's for the town to make sure that we're covered, because I guarantee you, I've talked to these people, and they tell me I'm covered, but I know I own a manufactured home. I know that there's at least one other owner in here that has gone through this, that particular owner is the reason that we have this, because he brought it to me. And I have the ability to blow things up quite large so that I can read them. But I'm not telling you not to sign up, but I'm certainly telling you to read the fine print. And you can't read the fine print when you're talking to somebody on the telephone that's really working hard to sell you something and isn't really interested in answering your questions. So be careful. If, quite frankly, this is my opinion only, if this was in an email form, we would refer to this as phishing.
Plus, it's an insurance company. They're in business not to pay.
Yeah.
It's the widows who are worried. They get hung up on something.
I still have No, go ahead.
I'm Janet Dickerson. We live at 3729 North Minnesota. Instead of listening to the guys at coffee or whatever, I called both the company and the Florence mayor's office yesterday. And I like exactly what he's saying is that it says mobile homes are not covered in this. And so I called first the company that's putting this out. And she said, oh, that's correct, no mobile homes. And I said, well then, why are you sending out thousands of these to people who all live in mobile homes? You know, you're wasting your money and you're irritating us. And so, because we had gotten our second. So that was when I went ahead and called and I said, so what are you trying to tell me? She said, oh, just ignore it. If you're in a mobile home, it is not effective for you. So then I called, I got my brain rolled around a little bit more, and I called down to the office at Florence here, or the city office, and talked to two different people there, and I said, why don't you, I said, my number one question is the city of Florence putting out the money to send all of these unnecessary announcements out to us people who live in mobile homes? And she said, oh no, we're not paying for it. The actual company that's wanting the money is the one that is putting out all of the money to send this stuff. I said, okay, why don't you tell them how many, why are we trying to just waste money, whether it's you or whether it's them? And I talked to both, and I was supposed to hear back from the deputy, what was it called, Jim? The deputy town manager? Yes, town manager. I was supposed to have heard back from her. Well, I think it was about 4 o'clock when I talked to them, and so it was too late for whoever this company is. But she was going to call me back before 10 this morning because I told her about the meeting, and I said, I had told the company that was actually putting this out, I said, I can make an announcement at the board meeting if you'd like for me to, that we need to just ignore these, that we are not covered in that situation. And she said, oh, please do. And she said, then I'll go to the higher ups and see if I can get this stopped so we quit mailing this stuff out. But I didn't hear back from the deputy down at the city. And anyways, if we can get back to them. But that's what they told me. And the deputy, whoever, Garcia is her last name. Lisa Garcia. She told me that she was going to check into it because she said that that this would be effective for us according to the city. But according to the company, it's not.
I'm sorry, the contract.
Yeah. I don't want to get up, but it seems to me like the town is being pretty irresponsible sending that out We've never gotten. I guess they know I'm too much of a bitch. Anyway, because look at all the little old ladies and little old men who would get that letter and just pay for that, not knowing that they're not covered. I just almost think it's like a scam being run by the town.
I've said what I need to. Keith needs to say some more.
Thank you.